You think darkness is your ally? Viktor Gyökeres here. Viktor Gyökeres, here we go, guys. And so, £55 million at £8 million in add-ons. I'm joking. Guys, your boy KAPE. I'm just here to talk about and react to the finally. I think we've been dragging for like how many weeks, how long? The Gyökeres, here we go. Finally got the official confirmation that he will be traveling. I'm pretty sure he's probably himself been waiting in London in some hotel waiting to get that medical done if he hasn't done it already. But Arsenal can finally move on the formalities and hopefully, definitely not by this AC Milan game tomorrow, but by maybe the Newcastle game on the Saturday, Sunday, we might see him, unveiled, announced, and maybe by that Spurs game, maybe you might see him actually playing. With Mosquera also confirmed, here we go. He's flown over to Singapore to be with the team. I just want to break down just my thoughts on Arsenal's window so far, considering that these two deals have been agreed. So if you're new or returning, haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I'm on the road to 1,000 subs. Smash the like button down below. And like I said, let me do something different for you guys. A bit of backdrop, a bit of something else. Do you know what I'm saying? I got my glasses on today, got the headphones on. So let me just call the video outside. So yeah, Viktor Gyökeres, here we go. I've spoken about it. I made a couple of videos already. Video with BBK Sports and Steph last week talking about how Gyökeres obviously may make a difference. It's now finally over the line. You guys have already known my, concerns around Gyökeres as a player and the deal, obviously. But given the fact that Arsenal have got a good deal for, a striker, 55 million base fee with 8 million add-ons that were, being fought for, but it seems that Arsenal probably got the deal that they wanted. And also, knowing that we've got an experienced guy who was eager and hungry to come to Arsenal. I think, as I said, that was a selling point for me, as well as his goal scoring record. And you never know, put him in a better team with better players, less of the burden of scoring. Maybe he might actually come and can get the numbers that he can. And even if he doesn't, it's just good. And find that Arsenal have done this, at least they've confirmed it before the first preseason game actually been played, despite him not being there. I'm happy, I'm content, and I'm proud of the club for doing things early. That makes this our 5th signing of the summer. So obviously Kepa, Norgard, Zubamendi, Madueke, who's on holiday, and Gyökeres. It's pouring down in rain right now. So amazing. So let's see what number he gets. I'm assuming he's going to take that 14 shirt. I would if I was him. Leave that 10 shirt for who I want it to be, which is going to be Eberechi Eze, as you guys already know. And yeah, obviously I'm just excited by the deal. I'm excited by the summer Arsenal's having. Obviously we already know Mosquera, here we go. We got that last week Tuesday, if I'm correct. And now, obviously, there was a bit of formalities in terms of why that deal wasn't agreed. We thought it was going to get, announced a day after the Madueke deal. But it seems that's all been sorted out. Gunnar Blood posted that he's on a plane, and apparently saw a video of him actually travelling there. So it's all coming online. See, that will make that the 6th signing. And if we still go and get an Eze, that's 7th signing. It's so funny. When I was doing these transfer videos, before the season ended, I'm like, obviously, I said Arsenal need this, a backup keeper. I said everything, a backup keeper, a new centre-back, right centre-back, obviously a DM, probably 2, because we're already getting Zubamendi, a striker, a left winger, and a 10. So 7 signings. But I realistically said, I only think Arsenal going to do 4. Backup goalkeeper, the number 6, striker, and maybe the left wing. So I left out the 10, I left out the backup centre-back, and I left out, a double 6. And now we've got all of that, and we may still have another left-back, in Joe Hato that comes in, if Kivio or Zinchenko leaves. But even if they don't, 6 signings, that's just class, man. It's class. And Bert has come in and made a real difference. Like, getting these deals done early, giving Mikel his players that clearly he wants, agreeing for good prices, not getting low balled or little balled in the market by these teams trying to, ask for silly demands, being patient and being real, and getting the deals done. That's the main thing, getting the deals done. Gyökeres through the door, Madueke through the door, on holiday now. By the time we get to the Emirates Cup, we should have all the signings, and now they can actually focus on getting some player sales, which apparently from hand of Arsenal, that Arsenal are going to focus on getting these sales out. Other journalists like Ben Jacobs and Sam Dean talking about Arsenal to make some sales, but they're still focusing on the Eze. Now that we've wrapped up this Gyökeres deal, we can all focus on that incoming being done. We know that it's kind of an easier deal to agree with Palace. It's just about raising some funds now, so the spending and the purchase of Eze makes sense, clearing up the squad space, Trossard and Vieira's and stuff like that. So it's pairing up well. I'm excited. I can't lie. Now that it's actually over the line, I'm excited to see how Gyökeres fits, man. Arsenal never had this type of striker, and I've always talked about for time. I love footballers that Mikel wants a more of a false 90 guy. Isak, Sesko to an extent. Jesus was the first guy of that iteration. Trossard played in that position. Someone that can come in and link play. but getting a player that actually just is about goals, who maybe his forte isn't about back to goal and false line, but it's running in the behind, being a fox in the box, and just getting good connection with his strikes and getting goal in. City did a similar thing with Haaland, even if that wasn't Pep's number one choice, even if that there's games where he isn't useful or isn't used, but you're seeing also the games where he is. You're seeing the games where he wins them games. That first season he got 50 goals. Imagine Gyökeres comes and gives us even 35 to 40 goals. Something Arsenal haven't had since an Aubameyang year, or even Van Persie. Like, getting that kind of striker. You still have Saka full season, Martinelli's, maybe an Eze, Madueke, Odegaard, Ranieri, Rice, Marino, all the lot. You know what I'm saying? Norgard can chip in as well. Gabriel with his, threat, and Marino as well. So I can't lie. Oh yeah, Havertz. Oh my God. Look at the team that we're talking about, man. I'm just happy, man. Like, all Arsenal need to do now. Like, right now, getting Gyökeres over the line, and if we can get an Eze over the line, or get Gyökeres over the line, I give it like an 8 out of 10. Get Eze over the line, 9 out of 10. And if you can somehow get another winger as well on top of it, Eze, So yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to see Mosquera. I think that's a very underrated signing. We needed Saliba back up for years, and obviously I've been making a profile video on Mosquera, talking about what he's good at, why he's so important, how he fits into Arsenal. Similar thing I'll do for Gyökeres as well. Look a bit more into the tape, into the stats, and just the fit, the pros and cons in general. But I'm just genuinely very, very happy. And I'm very happy that my club is moving like this, because we need to win this season. We're approaching it in the same type of barkiness. We're getting deals done early, and now we're putting pressure on those agents or those players that we might, see excess, basically. That, hey, go find somewhere, because now we're not going to rely on you if we aren't able to sell you. We need to stay, you can't find anywhere, but you're not going to get much game time. So let's see what Arsenal do now. I'm excited now, finally, even though Gyökeres not be playing tomorrow, to see that preseason game against AC Milan. I want to see some iterations Mikel has been working on, how he changed the team, and then obviously I just want to see how Gyökeres fits in, how Arsenal try to play, man. I can just see rapid, quick style of play, quick transitions, ball in behind, Martinelli running, Saka running, Ranieri, Odegaard receiving in the pockets and just threading through balls, the team running, Rice carrying the ball, Lewis Skelly, bring me my title. Guys, hit the subscribe button, Capers, pause the channel. I'm on the road to 100 subs. Smash the like button, comment down below. Gyökeres.